In this video, I want to show you what is happening in Ibiza right now. There is tons of construction going on. I wasn't going to make a video, but I was just passing by and I looked up and seen so many cranes in the sky and thought, well, why not? Probably one of the biggest projects so far on the island is here outside O Beach. They're building a new hotel and they're destroying another hotel. I can't for the life of me remember this hotel, but I'm sure somebody in here knows. You can see that they hit water when they were digging up, so they had to postpone all the construction this summer. And look at, there's like 3 or 4 diggers over there just demolishing that old hotel. So that's the first one. If I do get some more information about who that hotel will be, I will put it in the description, so do read the description. And we'll make our way into San Antonio and see what's going on in there. It's mad, absolutely mental. So you can just see behind me, there's more apartments getting built. That was a car park for as long as I can remember. Like I said, I have been here 14 years. So now that's been built since last year. It was in one of the last update vlogs I'd done. We're going to make our way down to what was the Curry Club. I believe that's going to be more apartments. A lot of construction going on. All you can hear all around San Antonio especially is a pneumatic drill. I was in Santa Gertrudis yesterday. I seen a few tall cranes, as did I see many cranes in and around Ibiza town. We're going to go and grab a coffee now up at Melbourne Coffee, and then we'll continue on. So you can see now, right behind me, we're here at Privilege. For the first time in my life, you can't actually access it. Well, I mean, you can just jump over the fence, no problem, but I'm going to put this on YouTube, so I'll probably get in trouble. As you mentioned before, a lot of people ask me what's happening in the Privilege. Well, Privilege is under the management of the ushuaia and Hi group, so the night league will probably be doing something super exciting here. That won't open until 2025, so yeah, not this summer coming, but the following summer. There was work underway over the last couple of weeks, but I don't see anything. Oh no, the lights look like they could be on inside, but I don't hear anything. So yeah, that's a bit of news for you from Privilege Ibiza. On to the next one. We just landed in Marina Botafoch, managed to get parked perfectly over here. I want to show you this building. I showed you this in the last update vlog. I think it's a complex of restaurants, probably apartments, but you can see, look, it's incredible. The only one restaurant that I know that was going to open here was the dude that does the salt on the steak, Salt Bay or something. That was formerly Boom, but obviously it's been tossed and this has now been redeveloped. For those that don't remember Boom, you might remember the club called Penelope's. I think it was Penelope's, I could be wrong, but that was a bit before my time. I remember Boom, where they had defected and so on at the club. By the way, it's an absolute beautiful day. It's 24 degrees. We're going to go and get a coffee in either cappuccino or calma. We'll see which ones are less busy. But look at that for a view. For those that don't know, cappuccino is located next to Leo. Leo is this building. Very expensive. I've actually went there and I was treated to a meal by somebody that watched me on YouTube. My steak was 180 euros, I think, and yeah, it's safe to say I didn't pay. But yeah, that's Leo, was formerly El Divino, so for the older generation you'd obviously remember El Divino. I'm going to put my camera down now because I got shouted at last time. So as you can see, it is t-shirt weather here on the island, mid-November, blissful. I hate to be that guy, but I'm being that guy. As you can see from the shots, it's all Gucci, Dolce & Gabbana, Fendi on this side of the island. All those shops are quite new, so massively changing on this side. So that was a little coffee. It was €3 per coffee, which is not bad considering you get this view. I'm just passing Leo now. That is Leo. One of the most extravagant shows you will ever experience, but it is very, very expensive. So, can you afford it? Yeah, you're not going in there without spending a minimum of $250, $300 per head, if you're lucky. We have made it to Talamanca. I keep meaning to come here for so many months, and I just never got around to doing it. There's not much here that I really know, but I know it is changing. I mean, some of the hotels look like they've changed a little bit. Still people on the beach. You've seen Talamanca beach as well. There was quite a lot of people there chilling, but it is a bit more central. I do see a couple of restaurants opened. We might go for a bite to eat. Like I said, there has been a big change. I don't remember that restaurant. I remember it was something else. And then maybe go into Eulalia and have a little look around there. As you're driving, there is a lot of cranes in the hills building villas as well. There's a lot of construction going on. But yeah, it's a beautiful day, as you can see. Look at this. So since we're in the area, I thought I would pop to Amante, easily one of my favourite places here on the island, and just look at how stunning this is. Obviously it's closed now. It actually only closed a couple of weeks ago. They used to have the most incredible parties, closing parties here. Eats Everything and David Morales was the last one. Unfortunately it did get very busy, and obviously you're on a cliff edge, so the owner decided to call it a day with the events before anything ever happened, because it is quite dangerous when you think about it. So we've just landed in Eulalia. Oh, what's the chances? Construction. What's going on here then? Oy. Yeah, the island is changing very fast. As for Talamanca, there's a lot of new places opened, so it is gone very high end, which is a bit disappointing because it was always quite a unique place. I didn't really show you the town because there wasn't really much to show you. Here's more apartment blocks going up. We're gonna go and grab a curry or maybe go to Project Social, but yeah, I want to go to Kathmandu. Change of plan. We were sitting at Kathmandu for a few minutes before we realised it was shut. So obviously I'm a guy that if it's not broke, don't fix it. And we went to Project Social, which has been in about 100 of my vlogs. As you can see, the food was incredible and very reasonably priced in today's climate. Take a little dander around the harbour. There's not much happening in Eulalia that I can see in terms of construction. San Antonio is the place to be by the looks of it this last few years. Playa and Bossa, probably not going to go over there because we're getting to sunset time. I need to go walk the dog as well. Maybe jump up to Escana if we have time. It is around the corner, but the parking fees are adding up. Expensive life doing these vlogs. So I'm back in San Antonio. I had to cut the vlog short last night because I forgot that the sun sets so early. And we're here at San Antonio football pitch, and you can see there's more construction. Crazy! Of San Antonio to my front garden. I wish this was my garden. I am just helping my friend who runs a little concierge company, and she's just grabbing some content. This is an incredible villa. I'm not going to film because I haven't asked for permission to film inside. It's an incredible place. You should see inside it. If I can show you, I will show you. Mind blowing. And to top it off, there's a club downstairs. But if you do decide to book anything in Ibiza this summer, do hit me up in messages and I will put you in touch with the right people, whether it be boats, villas, tables, tickets. I know the right people in every aspect of the island, and I wish I could show you a little bit more, but I'm not going to. So as you've seen, that was a beautiful villa. I'm now walking the two dogs. My buddy had to go home for a wedding. Oh, sorry, there's a wasp or a fly. My buddy had to go home for a wedding in Ireland for a couple of days, so he asked me to give the dogs a run around while he was away. So I've turned into a bit of a dog walker because I have my other mate's dog as well. So I'm doing what's that, 3 walks a day. But look, beautiful day in a t-shirt here in Ibiza. I'll pop back into San Antonio and see what the rest is saying. Maybe finish up with a bit of a sunset. This has been a bit all over the place, but that's my life. You have seen some changes. You've seen a little bit of a villa, and I hope they get at it and keep doing them while the weather lasts like this. Doesn't look like it's going to stop. It looks like it's going to stay in the mid-20s for the next week anyway. It doesn't show like it's going to get bad anytime soon, so fingers crossed. Just walking back through the bay. I parked my car down by O Beach, and when we were going to the villa, my friend drove. So after walking the dogs, the sweat is hopping off me. But yeah, that's what I was meant to say. The reason I started videoing was it's quite sad to see, if you remember, Donegan's and Bucaneros in the bay are closed down since COVID, or prior to COVID. They haven't opened since. So I don't imagine they'll open again. Then you got this urban lounge here that was closed just a couple of weeks ago. But you can see there's not many people around Caladabo. Oh, one person. Didn't make the sunset, absolutely gutted, but let me know what you think about the changes that you have seen so far. Is it good? Is it bad? How many times do you on average come to the island now? I know it has got a little bit expensive. Things are changing massively. Just look at the Hawaii hotel. I mean, the orange glow of it doesn't do it any justice, but it's very pink, it's all up market, and I think it's adults only. It is adults only, where it used to be a family hotel. Do you feel the island's too expensive? Has it changed? I just love to know everybody's feedback, see what people are saying, and then I can feed that back to the venues. Will I be here this whole winter? I don't know. I'm really starting to... Is it worth it? Do I go to Mallorca and go and explore Mallorca? Because nobody in Ibiza really wants to do anything. It's incredible here in the winter, but literally I just seem to be hemorrhaging money. Somebody asked me today, they were like, oh, how much money do you make on YouTube? I was like, one video, if I'm lucky, will make me 20 euros in revenue. If no venue pays me, probably cost me about 100 euros to make it. But I see the bigger picture. I grew by about 5,000 or 6,000 people in the last 2 weeks on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, do give me a follow. I really appreciate it. And yeah, like things like villas and boats and things like that, that's where I can make my money. But at the moment, whew, it's gonna be a long winter again. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, this has been one of those vlogs where didn't really know what I was doing, just wanted to show you what was going on. And I'll see you soon. I promise I'm going to try and pull in somebody. Just trying to get hold of these people, trying to get people to commit to anything, and I'm lost where I'm walking. Here we go. Right, look at that. Over and out. Be good.